$200 a day. They have 2 children. A little house, they're living happy. They're living happy and making what they have. They said, no, and the man sit down and making sugar cake and putting that little change to educate the children. People must think everything you're saying is the right thing. Granny supporting you. Thank you, son.
Yeah, thank you very much. And if I have Granny in my corner, well, I don't need nobody else, right? Pray for my Granny. And to all the other mothers, grandmothers, to all my fathers out here too, to have some blessed people as well who listen and call in, who I see on the road. Thank you very much for your well wishes and your prayers. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm listening to the situation of the boat out there. I want to say, quote the deceased person here. He said his mother told him he does not want him in the belly of politics because politics is a dirty game played by greedy men for power. Now, concerning the boat, I do believe if Farley could have done something about the boat, he would have done something. And if he stays in Tobago, it would not prevent, or if he goes to the meeting he's going to, it would not prevent those who are working on the boat from working on it. It would not go faster, it would not go slower.
Yeah.
I do believe in a situation like this with the boat, the government will have been working overnight, with my belief, to see the boat come back on stream. I believe the former government was working overnight to see it come back on. I believe at that time, I believe this government here will be working overnight to see it come back on stream.
Yeah.
You see, we are so self-opinionated at times and seek our interests politically or otherwise that we cannot separate things and deal with the truth as it is. I do not believe that the government will try to hold back the boat from sailing or jeopardize the boat. The boat sailing is to the government's interest. And I believe what could be done by the government, they could have give a little rundown. You know, we have reached thus far and pull a little strain. I know businessmen will be affected. I know people will be affected out there, but we are doing the best we can. And that is what the government can do in a situation like this. They can do the best they can. And I pray, my prayer is that everything be done speedily and the folks in Tobago could be able to travel and get their stuff to and fro. And I think I'll stop there. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It is a definite challenge. If there are issues as well with procurement and whether they found the right vessel or whatever else, that should be brought to light, and we should be doing better in the future to ensure that whatever we rent or we lease or we purchase is fit for purpose. Procurement is a tremendous aspect of our actions as a government. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Barker.
Hey, how you know I was talking about you? Yeah, with the good fathers as well, who I know their love is with me as well. Blessings, man. Welcome.
Yes, my brother. Well, what I can say this morning, boy, I endorse the last caller and his sentiment. Mr. Barker, when you speak, I hear a level head and common sense. When you speak, I hear fairness. When you speak, I hear the fear for God. As a result, I recommend that this is about a level head and common sense. this thing is about parenting. This thing is about us doing our part as a responsible citizen. This is not only the government. The government is not only the Minister of Finance, the Minister of Works, the Minister of... We all as individuals have a responsibility to play in this, in the boat, in the sea, in the hardware, and I can go on and on and on. I listen to Granny, and I share her sentiment. Granny, consider you as I do. Granny, have you on the front burner. You see, you wouldn't know how effective you are, except because this is why we call for a little more of you in our morning. We know it might be strenuous, it might be challenging, or as the case may be, but it doesn't have a program like this, where each and every one express themselves, understanding what is required for this thing to go on. Anyhow, I am looking forward to see some change. Either you are giving a little more time, or either us parents, especially the working class, being able to give our input, or the youths being able to come in and say something, because I hardly hear young people calling and say, I'm 22 years of age and this is my opinion, and so like the program is not catered for a certain type of people.
Yeah, and we have to do more work to reach the younger ones, because they're not tuned in now.
Yes,
they head somewhere else.
Their contribution could be valuable as well. Anyhow, my thing is parenting. You see, I am seeing it happening within my own home. And the chain is as strong as the weakest link. Our parents, we parents, let's try and be responsible. Granny, I endorse your call. I receive your message. Mr. Barker, I can only thank you and ask a little more of you. Have a blessed day.
Yeah, blessings. I reside in you as well, because your views align with mine. Your spiritual values as well align with mine. And all of us have a responsibility to just carry the message as well, because we have different ways we may express it that will reach others quicker than my words may reach. We can amplify what is said. We can amplify the thoughts. How Brian London and Terry and Jaron and everybody last night expressed the same love was different, because it is more leaning towards Christian fellowship, but it is love. So I could have understood, and it resonated with my soul as well. We need everybody to come and work on this mission to take Trinidad and Tobago to a better place, not just economically. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Salam alaikum, my little brother.
Hey, wa alaikum salam, man. Welcome.
Well, you see, everybody love you, and I love you just as how your father did love me.
That is real love.
You know?
That is real love. You see that love where you just said it? That is real love. You sure you love me so much?
Like your father?
Yeah.
Well, you're my twin.
Well, that endless love.
You remember your father never run around the house, you used to run the house, so
correct.
I learned how to run my house. I part of the house.
Right. I still trying my best.
I nothing, man. Let me tell you something. Many are called, few are chosen, and let me tell you, from the day you're born, God gave you this job to do it.
Yeah.
And I know you doing it with integrity and dignity. You ain't doing this as a radio program to talk. You talking the basic reality with the father 10 years every morning to do.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And where I want to tell you,
one of the callers call in and they say something, and let me tell you, the problem in this country is, to me, people not conscious and nationality. People more on greed and self and where I could get and where I can. You know, is when you look at what is uplift a country, like what Africa doing now with agriculture and different things to feed themselves, look for the resources to help the people. To me, I see it from since independence. So now we had this kind of ideology. Because we need it. Let me tell you something. You see, this government, past government, and I'll say it again. This government supposed to learn the downfall of the last government. They're supposed to know the need of the people cry. We make the people get rid of the last government and what the people looking forward for. What we're looking forward for is direction in ways the future for the country, not party and who like this race and who don't like that race. Because if you observe, it can help you in the past and it can go help you in the present.
Correct.
Here I want to see. The people who elected and get position must be accountable. And just like the America and all about to do it, if you can't account for what you're doing, get rid of you and bring in people. And if you really check it out for it, have a lot of jobs where young people could do. It's just a recycle people just keep getting the job. Chairman of board, director, CEO, them judge retire, they make a mess of the jurisdiction, and you come and you put them on a committee. You understand? This is the downfall that and we're not seeing it. What we need is some of these young, bright people who are coming out of you. We give them a chance. Give them a chance. The young, look at what's going on now by AGC. AGC had the amount of estate to maintain. From Miaro to Toko to Point and all about. But the new management saying they want to do the cleaning up in-house. But here in-house, they're taking a plumber, they're taking a carpenter to cut grass, right? They're taking tradesmen to do work when we could help the unemployed, because right now AGC short staff. But the people who come there, they're not on that. They're telling you now the mismanagement at the past regime, what they do with the money, and nobody, they're supposed to be answering for that. Newman George and them should be answering for the money, millions of dollars, where they spend in AGC. I want to stay long, but you see, your program is the only program you could talk fairness and justice that's making sense. Because if you call them other program and you ain't talking to suit a certain party, they're cutting you off, they want to hear you. So my brother, this is why I'm saying your program need a little extension, but the people who they put in office, not people who seeking interest a country or development of the country. Either on self, partner, and that still existing today. All you watch and all you go see what will happen when this government declare they are year in service, where they go show we, because we ain't saying nothing right now. People, it has things going on, I know. But what I am saying, I am asking the AGC board and the AGC management, what is the plan for these set of people that paying mortgage, paying rent, and where we could generate a fair and clean environment. For you pass on Nelson Street and Duncan Street and Maloney and where they call Oropun and these places, partner, boy, for I go visit you and I go carry you on a tour to show you. Yeah. If you're not living people's standard of living and making them in a clean environment, I do it. I do it for 40 years. For 40 years, if I really give you my real name, and you call Maloney or Opun, any part of Trinidad with AGC, they will tell you the kind of things.
They know the work you do. Yeah.
I don't care how you're trying to get in touch. It's a man they say now is the deputy director. The man in our idea we're going on, all this studying is with P&M do. We have to move away and bond the book. We have to show people now what we're doing. It's the way people want to see progress. I don't want to hear about P&M and I bond the book, man. I want to see the development, the upliftment, that people must feel proud of the AGC that they could say, all right, we could hire some people with now leave school instead of a lot of educated people by pizza boys and Subway. Man, we could do better, man, and we have to look at accountability, and people must get locked up now for when they're mismanaging the public purse. You have a good day, inshallah, man.
Yeah, thank you very much. And we just out of time as well. So thank all the callers and thanks to all the listeners as well. Let we get it right. Let we balance the thing properly. It was wrong before. Let us get it right. Let us get the right people together. Let us take some of us, because all of we Trinbagonians. And let us do our best to be fair to each other. That is the way that it will succeed. All right, we'll be back tomorrow, God willing. Blessings and love to everybody. Take care.
Jesus, the program that puts Jesus in his rightful place in our hearts and in our homes. Let's bring church home to you. Join us every Tuesday nights from 8 to 9 p.m.